Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. The bold and the beautiful spoilers. Taylor catches Brooke and Ridge's reunion talk. The bold and the beautiful B&B. Spoilers reveal that Taylor Hayes, Rebecca Budig, will catch Brooke Logan's Katherine Kelly Lang reunion plea to Ridge Forrester, Thorsten K. So this love triangle will take another turn. Now that the Forresters have regained control of their family business, Brooke is out of the CEO seat. Ridge and Steffi Forrester, Jacqueline Messinswood, are running the company again, which Brooke has no problem with since she wanted that all along. Although Brooke didn't want to see Hope Logan, Annika Noel fired, she won't kick up a big fuss about it. Brooke doesn't condone many of the moves Hope's made in recent months, so she'll understand why her daughter's paying the price. Since things are falling back into place at Forrester Creations, Brooke will hope things can fall back into place on a personal level too. Is there still hope for Brooke and Ridge's romantic reunion? That's exactly what Brooke will want to figure out, so she'll speak with Ridge privately and make a pitch to get back together. Brooke will feel like this fresh start at Forrester could lead to a new beginning in her relationship with Ridge as well. Although Brooke was hurt over how fast Ridge turned to Taylor, she'll insist it's not too late to turn back to her instead. Once Brooke makes this reunion plea during the week of March 24 to 28, B&B spoilers say she'll give Ridge a lot to think about. Part of Ridge will always love Brooke, so she may manage to tug at his heartstrings a bit. When Taylor arrives, she'll catch Brooke's reunion mission in progress. It'll no doubt leave Taylor fuming over Brooke making yet another attempt to pull Ridge back in her direction. Of course, Brooke won't care how Taylor feels about her efforts to win Ridge over. The only thing that'll matter to Brooke is whether Ridge is willing to reconcile and get their future back on track. Although Brooke will play up their destiny and beg Ridge to choose her, she may not get the answer she's looking for. Ridge seems pretty determined to stand by Taylor for now, so Brooke may leave this conversation brokenhearted. Ridge will likely make another prediction about a bright new chapter with Taylor, but will he really be done with Brooke for good? That's tough to believe based on Ridge's waffling history, so Taylor may want to prepare for some heartache of her own. The bold and the beautiful spoilers say Ridge may make more updates to his love life eventually, so stay tuned for all the latest romantic news. In a world where emotions run high and love intertwines with betrayal, the bold and the beautiful has never shied away from exploring the complexities of romance, family, and heartbreak. Recent spoilers tease an electrifying moment that will surely send shockwaves through the Forrester and Logan families. Taylor Hayes walks in on an intimate conversation between her ex-husband, Ridge Forrester, and his first love, Brooke Logan. The timing couldn't be more perfect, or should we say, imperfect. The world of the bold and the beautiful is no stranger to love triangles, but this upcoming encounter could mark a pivotal turning point in Ridge and Brooke's long-standing relationship. For fans who have followed the tumultuous love affair between Brooke and Ridge, the plot thickens as the pair find themselves standing on the precipice of a new chapter. But, as fate would have it, just when it seems like the two may reconcile, Taylor enters the scene and catches them in the middle of a heartfelt discussion about the past and their potential future. Taylor's surprising entrance, Taylor Hayes, always a force to be reckoned with, is no stranger to Ridge's heart. She's been through her own share of struggles, from being a loving wife and mother to Ridge, to enduring the painful realization that she was caught in a love triangle with her best friend, Brooke. After years of drama, heartache, and betrayal, it seemed like Taylor had finally accepted her fate. She and Ridge had their own rocky road, but it appeared that Ridge's heart now belonged to her, despite all the years that passed and the deep-rooted history between Ridge and Brooke. However, Taylor's moment of peace is about to be shattered. As Ridge and Brooke have a candid conversation about their history together, reflecting on all the love, pain, and memories they've shared, they suddenly find themselves in an unexpected moment of vulnerability. They acknowledge that despite all the hurdles, they never truly stopped loving each other. This conversation, which should have been private, soon takes a dramatic turn when Taylor, unannounced, walks nothing short of explosive. Taylor, who has always been an incredibly strong and composed character, will undoubtedly feel a whirlwind of emotions. Her eyes will dart between Ridge and Brooke as they both stand there, possibly flustered, unsure of how to respond. Taylor's presence is bound to stir up old feelings. Will it be jealousy, hurt, anger, or perhaps a sense of betrayal? With a history as complicated as theirs, anything is possible. Ridge's torn heart. For Ridge, the moment is a crossroads. On one hand, he has spent decades with Brooke, sharing a love that has seen them through the highest of highs and the lowest of lows. On the other, there is Taylor, a woman who has always understood him on a different level, the mother of his children, a woman with whom he shared many years of companionship and love. Ridge's heart has been pulled in both directions, and this conversation with Brooke only magnifies his confusion. Brooke and Ridge have been through their own ups and downs, but there's always been an undeniable spark between them. Will this moment push Ridge closer to Brooke, or will it ignite a new understanding with Taylor, who has always been his rock in difficult times? The questions swirling in Ridge's mind must be overwhelming. Does he have the capacity to reconcile with Brooke again? After everything that has happened, can he forgive the betrayals, the broken promises? Or is his love for Taylor enough to fight for another chance with her? Brooke's vulnerability. For Brooke, the situation is just as complicated. She's always been known for her strength, her ability to fight for what she wants. But in this moment, she might feel a rare vulnerability as Taylor catches her in a private and heartfelt conversation with Ridge. Brooke may have been prepared to face Taylor again, but the reality of the situation is undoubtedly different. The emotional turmoil between Brooke and Taylor is no secret. They have been on opposite sides of the love triangle for years. Brooke will likely be overwhelmed by guilt, knowing how deeply Taylor cares for Ridge, and yet, her own heart has always gravitated back to him. Will she own up to her feelings, or will she continue to hide behind the facade of doing what's best for everyone, all while secretly yearning for the man she has loved for so long? In this conversation, Brooke might express how much Ridge still means to her. She may open up about her hopes for their future, revealing just how much she wants to make things work, not just for herself, but for their children as well. In a way, this could be Brooke's moment of reckoning. Does she truly believe she and Ridge can have a future together, or has time finally run out for them? Could Taylor's sudden appearance serve as the catalyst for Brooke to decide whether she should fight for Ridge, or step aside and let him choose his own path? Taylor's reaction, and then there's Taylor. How will she respond to the scene unfolding before her eyes? It's no secret that Taylor has had a deep and complex relationship with both Brooke and Ridge. The bonds of love and friendship have been tested over and over again. Now, Taylor will face a crossroads of her own. Will she fight for Ridge, reclaiming the love that once was, or will she recognize that Brooke and Ridge are simply meant to be? Taylor's immediate reaction may be one of shock, followed by a wave of anger and frustration. After all, it's hard to ignore the years of history and heartbreak that have shaped this love triangle. Taylor may be devastated to see the connection between Brooke and Ridge reignite, but she's also no stranger to fierce resilience. She's fought for love before, and if she feels her place in Ridge's life is threatened, Taylor will undoubtedly fight tooth and nail. What makes this moment even more complicated is Taylor's own feelings. She loves Ridge deeply, but she's also protective of their children. What would it mean for her family if Ridge returns to Brooke? Could the betrayal tear apart her children's lives, creating another ripple effect of pain and heartache? The road ahead. What will happen next is uncertain, but one thing is for sure. This confrontation will shake up the lives of the Forreste and Logan families. As Ridge and Brooke's conversation hangs in the air, Taylor's reaction will set the stage for what comes next. Will she confront them both, demanding answers, or will she retreat into herself, heartbroken and conflicted? For viewers, the drama is far from over. The next few episodes will surely be filled with twists and turns, as emotions come to a boiling point and long-buried secrets are brought to light. Ridge's decision between Brooke and Taylor is not just about love, it's about family, loyalty, and what it means to move forward after years of history.